What's going on YouTube? This is my man Experience, man. We about to be checking out this video by Taylor. It's gonna be called Single Mothers Are Losing It Because Men Are Avoiding Them Like the Plague. Let's get into it.
Single mother go these days to meet a man? Because I clearly have no idea what I'm doing.
Show your right.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Cosmicverse about men who are avoiding single mothers at all costs. You know, this is something that I've said on the channel many times. I don't think that men should be taking single mothers seriously, and boy, are they not happy about it. Let's jump into it.
Divorced single mum of 3 children at the age of 34 on the dating apps. I am struggling to understand this dating game. Cannot be the only one that didn't know there was a different meaning between each coloured heart emoji. Girls been giving out the wrong signals for months. I am patiently waiting for Duolingo to bring up the Urban Dictionary at this point. The apps are absolutely terrifying, but the possibility of me meeting someone in real life are impossible. Why? Because I don't go out. My idea of a dream night is getting my pyjamas on by 6 o'clock, having a tub of Ben and Jerry's and watching a true crime documentary.
These women endlessly complain about how hard they have it, you know, being alone and how they want a man in their lives. But then they turn around and say that they don't go out, they hate dating apps, and won't do anything to fix their problem.
At this point, I don't actually know what to do. And going on dates are the most anxiety-inducing experiences of my life. I really want to be the cool guy, you know, cool, calm and collected, but that's not me. I'm an overthinker. I will want to know, is this the love of my life? I am not kidding you. Part of my pre-date ritual is rescue remedy. So, how does a socially awkward, anxious girlie who's terrified of the apps and doesn't go out actually meet someone? Or am I just destined to collect cats?
The cats are the only option left for her, being 34 years of age, divorced, and still expecting a man to just magically appear in front of her to solve her problem.
Hearing some men on this app talk about they would never date a single mom with children, as if they are some magical golden prize.
She's coming into a relationship with children from a previous marriage. She's entitled, she has emotional damage, and is most likely broke and will expect her new man to pay for her children. And yet she's somehow the prize in this situation. Make it make sense.
Pointing out that single moms just come with baggage. Meanwhile,
I mean, man, what do you think a kid is? It's baggage, man. The same thing goes for if a man came into a relationship with a woman and she didn't have kids and he had kids. He's bringing in baggage, bro. Like damn, why don't y'all ever be accountable for anything, bro?
Jerry, you're in 3 situationships. Like, let's talk about your little carry-on baggage there, shall we? And I'm going to speak from experience here. Yes, there are some women out there who are toxic, who have not done their healing. I'm not going to deny that. But that's a human issue, not a single mom issue.
She's trying to shame a guy for being in a situationship, but what she doesn't understand is that that dude is not responsible for paying for any children that are not his own, and she's acting like that's a bad thing.
And last I checked, healing is individual. And by you lumping all single moms into a category just shows your lack of emotional maturity. So trust me when I say you don't have to worry about this single mom looking twice at you. Because looking at your profile, I'm almost certain that I would run circles around you any day of the week. Have a great day.
When a single mother talks like this, the men she's talking to couldn't care less about what she has to say or her opinions on him. He's already lost interest the second that she has a kid, or that she says that she has a kid, but still no man in the picture.
Here I am, bleeding out, not being chosen. I don't have any stability in my life, right? I'm a single mom now. I'm a business owner. I don't have any relationships in my life because every relationship that I had while we were married was joined. So we had joined friends, joined community, joined family. Everything was joined. So when he left, he took all of that with him, including my best friend.
If the friend group ended up
My man got up out of there.
Siding with the husband after the divorce, then this woman must have done something so insanely terrible that not even her own friends could turn a blind eye to it.
I have a genuine question for men, and I expect if you decide to respond to this, for you not to respond with your ego, but, you know, with the truth, with honesty. Is it true that some of you, or a lot of you, are intimidated by women who got their shit together? No! That
I'm gonna say this. No. You know what I mean?
are smart, that are independent, that know what they want, that are good looking, and it's hard for you to approach them? Or this is something that people say to make you
All I gotta say is,
You stupid.
Because I really want to know. If you ask me, I would say that that is not true. I think people use this as an excuse or a way to make you feel better sometimes, just to say something.
you know, women use it as a shaming tactic, or they use it to say like men are afraid of them. You know, try to put us down and make it seem like we the ones that are not the ones trying to initiate relationships with women. It's not none of that. We just don't want another bill.
I don't know. I want to hear guys' perspective on this. I want to see how accurate that is. I really appreciate your answers, and I'll be looking forward to them.
No,
If
she
she's
don't.
asking men to give her a truthful answer, she doesn't actually want the truth. She just wants to be told that she's right, and anybody who tells her differently is somehow a hateful bigot.
Dress like
Yep.
a trophy, act like a trophy, talk like a trophy.
But a trophy is an object. They're wanting women to dress like objects, act like objects, and think of themselves like objects. But I imagine some of those women who do those things would complain if they actually get treated like an object.
Yep.
Make sure every hair is in place. Make sure makeup is on point. Make sure your clothes is cute. Accessories. Walk. Have confidence. Smile.
It's because being the prettiest object is the most important.
The majority of men out there aren't interested in getting a trophy wife or girlfriend. That's just what these women tell themselves when they go out, just so they can get as much attention and validation as possible.
Whatever room you walk into, people are going to see you.
What I've noticed a lot of is in these particular types of conversations, there is a lot of focus on attracting a man's attention, being the object of desire. However, what is not talked about is what they are going to do to actually keep the man interested and have a productive relationship. Because looks fade. What are a lot of these women going to do that portray themselves as these trophies once they're no longer in their prime? Because it happens to everyone, like it or not.
They believe that their presence is enough for a man to be satisfied in a relationship, as
All I can say is, ladies,
Stop it. Get some help.
you know what I mean?
if a man's life is made easier by a woman who refuses to do anything for him except take 4 hours to put on makeup every day.
The stigma that single mums still get is something I just cannot fathom. We are single-handedly running busy households. We're doing the cooking, the cleaning, the washing, the gardening.
Right. So that means you ain't got enough time for me. You know what I mean? So that means you need to go find somebody that you can kind of like have less time for. But the man that want to be in a relationship, he want the woman to have more time for him. So that means you got to go on and move on to the dudes who, you know, probably productive and doing something and don't have a lot of time on their hands. That way y'all won't be able to see each other anyway, because you got a whole lot of kids, like you said, going on, stuff you got going on in the household, and you got to work. So guess what? That makes you for us in a relationship.
The DIY. We are supporting multiple small humans emotionally, physically, financially, whilst for the most part carrying the responsibility of raising them into being decent human beings. And we do all that whilst working full-time and building a successful career. For a lot of us, we were doing all of that before we were even given the official title of single mum. Still people like yourself that delude themselves into actually believing that for some reason single mums are somehow worth less. Are you mad?
She's legitimately complaining about
She's
how
mad.
hard she has to work as a mother. That is insane to me. As if her basic duties of taking care of her own children, by the way, is somehow this oppressive task that men need to take the responsibility for.
I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit more about what I mean when I say I have ugly privilege, because I've talked about it in a few videos, and I tend to get a lot of similar responses. A lot of people will come on the comments
Stop it. Get some help.
and say, oh, but you're not ugly, you're pretty. And firstly, thank you for comments like that. It's really, really kind, and it's really nice to see. But when I say I have ugly privilege, it's not that I necessarily think I'm an ugly individual. That's not what I mean, because I've been told plenty of times throughout my life that I'm pretty. But when I say I have ugly privilege, what I mean by that is men, in general, don't find me attractive. For the most part, men think I'm ugly, and they leave me alone. And to me, that's a privilege.
When a woman like this says that most men find her ugly, what she actually means is that the men that she finds attractive do not feel the same way about her.
And how do I know men aren't attracted to me? Because they're not flirting with me, they're not hitting on me, they're not trying to get my phone number, they're not asking me out. Like, men in real life mostly leave me alone. It's very rare that I get male attention in real life, which is why it makes me so friggin' uncomfortable when it happens. But that's what I mean when I say I have ugly privilege. It's a privilege to be left alone by men because they find me ugly.
Stop lying to yourself.
If she were to start up a dating app, her inbox would be flooded with countless DMs from dudes within a matter of hours, but since none of those men are Chad, none of them actually count.
Every guy wants to date a fucking single mom until...
Look how she got the camera focused on her legs wide open. This is the reason why men don't want to be with y'all or date y'all, bro. Like, y'all took social media and being like promiscuous to the next level.
Y'all have to fucking park in a random deserted parking lot and put down the back seats because when the fuck else are we gonna find the time? But like, that's too much work. You know what? It's fucking fun, okay? Well, you need a little fun in your life. You need a little fun mom in your life.
There aren't a whole lot of men out there who are talking about wanting to get with a single mother or getting in trouble with the law to have bedroom fun in some random parking lot. That seems oddly specific to me.
Dating as a single mom is kind of weird. Like, my hours of availability are literally like, you get a chunk. You get like a very small chunk, like 7 to 9. Like, that's about it on the weekdays. Like, that's all that I can give you because I gotta wrangle a toddler.
So why would a man want to commit to these women who have no time for them, who put their kids over the relationship, who put their kids first? The man would never come first. He would come second, third, fourth, fifth to everything else you got going on. But they expect us to come in and swoop them up with baggage and marry them or be their boyfriends. Man, stop it, bro. Look, a man want a woman that's available to him.
But 9 o'clock rolls around and I'm like, shit, man, I gotta be up early because homegirl's gonna wake up super early, so I need to get some sleep. So enjoy the 2 hours that you're gonna get.
If a single mother only has...
Man, look, I'm done with this. I'm done with this video, man. Look, let me know what y'all think about these single mothers down in the comment section, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave a comment. I'm gonna share Taylor the Fiend link down in the description, man, to his channel. Go subscribe to his channel. And whoever subscribes to his channel, come subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Let's push this information out, man. And let these men know how these single moms tell you it's a loneliness man epidemic, but really it's a loneliness woman epidemic. Without further ado, it's Modern Man Experience. I'm out of here. Peace.